Hey everybody, Crow back again. In my car doing a driving vlog. Haven't done one of these in a long time. Basically the point of this video, just to get it out there, is that this YouTube channel, actually my Twitch channel as well, basically everything that I do is no longer just gonna be solely focused on pinball. And if you're interested on why I've made that decision, I'll kind of go over the history of the channel while I'm driving, why I'm actually making this video while I'm driving, and so on and so forth. But basically, okay, let's just go with the history of the channel, because I'm just going ad hoc. I know a lot of people actually made comments saying they like these types of videos where I'm in my car, and I just haven't done it in almost 2 years. And I thought, hey, you know what? Now would be a good time to do this because of the direction I want to go with the channel. Now, if you like the pinball stuff isn't going away. I'm just kind of opening more avenues for myself. I might be doing more of these driving type videos. Now I'm doing things a little bit differently. I actually really wanted to do driving videos again. So I bought a mount for my phone specifically to do that. This actually fits in the CD slot. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, if you like these types of videos, be sure to leave a comment, and I will do more of these. If you don't like these types of videos, leave a comment, and I still might do more of these. I don't... The point is, I'll just go through why I made the change to pinball only to begin with, and why I'm changing it, I'm rolling it back now. Let's go all the way back to when I actually created the YouTube channel. I named it Crow 111 4031s. I had no intentions of posting videos on this channel. Really, the reason I did YouTube was so I could favorite my favorite videos and go back and watch them. That's why I did that. But before even YouTube came out, I was kind of putting together some videos myself using VCRs back in the 90s, and that is some of the earliest videos I just posted on this channel. Hey, let's post that video from a long time ago. Even one of those, I think it's called Disaster in Toyland, I think that's still on my channel. That was a video my dad did in the 70s with, you know, some rudimentary stop motion and everything. I think that's still on my channel. I don't know if I took that off or not, because I didn't actually make that, but my dad made that, and I liked that video because I was like 2 years old at the time he made that video. So as time went along, we get to, I mean, that was 2006. I uploaded a couple videos. Really had nothing to do with anything. 2009 rolls around, and I see people making videos on YouTube. And I figured, hey, maybe that's something I'd like to do. I get myself a camcorder, really cheap camcorder, and I start making my own videos. And this goes along for a long time. I do pickup videos. That was one of the big things I did on my channel. I did a lot of pickup videos because I bought a lot of stuff back then. Around 2017, the end of 2017, I really didn't know what I was doing with the channel anymore. I didn't want to keep making the pickup videos, even though I kind of did. Everything I seemed to be doing wasn't getting that many views. I was like, I must be doing something wrong. And then I began, there's a plugin for Chrome, I think it's for other browsers as well, called vidIQ, that supposedly helps you with gives you more stats on your YouTube channel. Well, about early 2018, they started doing these live streams that I was watching on what you can do to improve your YouTube channel. So I started following the advice of vidIQ. And let me just say that I still think vidIQ is great. They really can help you if you're intent on growing your YouTube channel, as it were. So that's where this idea came in. Like, one of the things that they were saying was that don't just, you know, paint a broad spectrum over everything. I mean, yeah, do that, but once something hits big, like, just double down on that content. So over the years, I had been making YouTube videos, the thing that YouTube identified me for doing was Pinball Arcade. And I figured it might have been just pinball in general, but I did a lot of videos for Pinball Arcade. So I was like, you know what? I was asking people, I was like, hey, what's my channel name? The problem was that I had 4 O's in my channel name, and not everybody, really, even the people subscribed to me, even knew, like, how to exactly spell my channel name, and I felt that was a problem. So, and on top of that, I thought, let's narrow down to only pinball. Hence, changed the channel name to Crow Pinball. And I was like, okay, and this will help me, with the content I'm going to put out on the channel, because now I'm not going to put out anything unless it's related to pinball. Because, to be honest, that was a great idea at the time, and I learned a lot from that. Because, like, I was just putting out anything willy-nilly. Like, I was putting out videos on, like by the time I was making that change, I was so not sure of what to do. I was putting up playthroughs of Leisure Suit Larry games. And what's funny is those videos, I like those videos. Basically, I like a lot of the videos. Like 90% of the videos I put up, I've liked myself. Especially more so the stuff that I've done in the last couple of years. That, like, my enjoyment of my own videos and making those videos has gone through the roof. And I like those Leisure Suit Larry videos, but the views on those were absolutely abysmal. Like, less than 200 views. And for a channel my size, that means, like, hey, don't do that anymore. So I made the change. I put up that video, and that, like, that video, the driving vlog video, has about 600 views on it. 700, between 600 and 700 views, and that was like April 2018. And it had a lot of comments for the number of views. A lot of people didn't like something. I wouldn't say a lot of people. There were some people that made comments like, oh, I don't like the fact that you're doing this, but a lot of people did say, oh yeah, I do like this direction. So I kind of focused on pinball videos, like Pinball Arcade, Pinball FX and stuff. And ironically, what had happened is as soon as I made that change, Pinball Arcade lost the Bally Williams license. And I put up those videos. I put up the videos for, Whoa Nelly, Big Buck Hunter. And Pinball Arcade didn't do anything. Farsight Studios didn't do anything with Pinball Arcade after that. So I was making a lot of videos on Zaccaria Pinball, Pinball FX3. I had plans to maybe do older pinball video games. I don't know if I'm going to do that anymore. I might still. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. But we'll get to that at the end. And again, this is just a long rambling video. That's the type of video I'm good at making. That takes us through to 2019. And the end of 2019, the subs had started to slow down. The views have started to dwindle. Like, there were videos I would put up that I thought would get a lot of interest that wound up gathering in no interest. The Peach Ball video, I thought would get quite a bit of interest, but the fact of the matter is that was one of the worst videos, like performing videos I put up. I liked the game, I liked the video, nobody watched it. And I think that just had something to do with YouTube deciding that, hey, this is not appropriate content. You're not going to be able to, you're going to have limited ads on this video, but what they don't tell you is that they're not going to promote it at all either. So I'm starting to realize that, hey, you know what? It's not just the people that are sub to my channel, and maybe that even the people that are sub to my channel aren't even getting recommended my videos, even though they're sub to me. And I've seen stuff like myself, things like that happen. So basically in January, last month, I decided to, let's do a little bit of an experiment. It's like one of the most popular videos I've done on my channel as a series was the ranking videos for Pinball Arcade. And I said to myself, well, I can't rank more Pinball Arcade videos or tables because they haven't done anything since, mid 2018. Let's do Pinball FX3. So I did a ranking video on Pinball FX3 tables, the Williams tables that have been released thus far. And guess what? Hey, there's quite a bit of interest in that. Okay, let me experiment a little bit further. Even though there's really nothing to talk about with Pinball Arcade, let me make a Pinball Arcade video. So I just made a video kind of researching what table packs are out there. And I put together this video, and I really like the video because I really like using the green screen. I will use the green screen and get more in the future. But for a video like this, it's just me talking to a camera, my phone, in fact. And wouldn't you know, this Pinball Arcade video, just talking about the table packs, over 11,000 views in less than a month. More views than subscribers on my channel. Now, if I were to follow the advice of vidIQ, I would be making more Pinball Arcade videos. But how can I? They're not doing anything with Pinball Arcade. It's dead in the water. Yes, if they decide all of a sudden, oh, we're going to put more tables in Pinball Arcade, yes, I'd definitely be there making more videos for it. But then I started thinking, maybe I'm trying to do more than I should. Following the advice of vidIQ is not really for me because I'm not interested in making YouTube full-time. See, I was following the advice, and it's good advice if you want to make YouTube full-time. I was following the advice of, hey, this is what you need to do to grow your channel. You have to do this and this and this and this. Well, the thing is, I have a full-time job. I really like my full-time job. My job takes priority over my YouTube. I'm going to my job right now. I really like it. YouTube would have I'd have a really hard time switching from my job to YouTube. I've been working at the same company for as long as YouTube has been around. In order for me to make the money off of YouTube that I make from my job, I would need hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Like 100,000 subscribers wouldn't even be enough. I'd have to go much higher than that. I'd need to set up a Patreon. I'd need to do all this stuff that I don't really want to do to make YouTube full-time, and I'm not really interested in making YouTube full-time. I was interested in maybe growing the channel, but I don't really, I can see what it takes to do that now as a way, and I'd rather just stick with being what, like most people were on YouTube way back like 10 years ago. Hey, I'm making videos for fun. And I like editing videos, which is why I like using the green screen and stuff. I like just putting videos out there. You know, if somebody's interested in watching, great. If you're not interested in watching, that's fine too. But that is the main reason I've decided to relax the restriction on just pinball only content. Because I want to talk about more than just that. Wow, look at that. I can't tell if the camera's great or not. So, I mean, there's a lot of things coming out this year that maybe I'll make a video on. Because I'm interested in it, and they're just not pinball. I will still continue to make the pinball content. But I'm not going to force myself to make the pinball content. Because to me, YouTube is fun, okay? I'm not turning this into a job. I'm not going to have a Patreon. I'm not going to tell people to give me money. I just do this for fun. It's my hobby. I could get a little obsessive about my hobbies, because, you know, my other hobby is video games, which is why my other hobby, YouTube, is focused on video games. But I just don't really feel the need to, like, be obsessive about getting a lot of views or, you know, getting a lot of subscriptions. And that's where I was 2 years ago. I was like, hey, let's see if we can grow the channel. Well, I've done that. I've grown the channel. But do I really want to focus on growing the channel, or do I want to focus on having fun? And I'd rather have fun. So, yeah, there's just a lot. What got me thinking about it are things coming out this year that aren't pinball related that I'd like to make videos on. Like the new Animal Crossing is coming out. I may make a video on Animal Crossing, because I played a lot of Animal Crossing on the GameCube. So I might make a Animal Crossing GameCube video. That'll get no views, but that's fine. I might make more of these driving videos, because I could put them out in about a day if I want to talk about something that's relevant. And again, let me know if you're interested in that. Hey, I've been talking for a long time, because I'm driving to work and it takes me quite a while to get to work. And that's fine. Put up whatever I put up. So yeah, I'm just gonna put up videos, whatever I feel like from now on. Again, a lot of it will be pinball. Pinball's not going away. Same goes for the Twitch channel, Crow. And that was the other thing I was going to bring up. As I was thinking about changing the channel name to something else, since it's no longer focused on pinball. But, I mean, yeah, there is a focus on pinball, but I will be doing videos on other things as well. Oh, and I kind of got sidetracked, but the Amico, the Intellivision Amico, I am really interested in that, and I definitely will be making videos on that in the future as well. So, but yeah, I was thinking about changing the channel name, but then for the last 2 days, I was coming up with new names, and nothing really jumped out at me like, oh yeah, this is brilliant, this is perfect. Like, there were a lot of names I came up with that I really liked at first, and then the more I thought about it, it's like, yeah, nah. And you know what? I think I might keep the channel name Crow Pinball, despite, you know, moving on to other things, because there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people have, you know, kind of diverted from what their channel name is, and that's fine, and that works for them. I mean, the biggest one for me is Rich at Review Tech USA. Does he actually review anything? No. He might have reviewed a couple things, but for the most part, he doesn't. So it's more of a I don't want to say it's a drama channel, but there's a lot of that in there. But that's fine. I don't want to make my channel like into, hey, so and so did this, so and so did that. I mean, there's a lot of interest in that kind of thing, but I don't want my channel to become something like that. So yeah, I just thought of, the thing is shaking, and I don't know how that's going to turn out. I put the video stabilizer on, and when I tested this out, it actually moved with my head, so we'll see how that works. But yeah, let me know if you're interested in more of these driving videos. I really am interested. Let me, I'm definitely doing those end of the month videos. I love making those end of the month videos, and I really like what they've evolved into, where I can talk about other channels and recommend other videos. That is something I've been thinking, like, I tried doing that in the past, but I think at the end of the month, once a month, is like, it's just a perfect opportunity to do that. Again, I still will to make videos with the green screen, although I won't be just limiting it to pinball videos. I will still be making videos on pinball. I will be making videos on Pinball FX3 stuff when it comes out. Hey, Pinball Arcade, if it ever comes out with new stuff or there's anything worth talking about. Yeah, and on Twitch. And I've already started doing this on Twitch, but yeah, I may be playing pinball stuff. I may not be playing pinball stuff. I'm just kind of opening it all up. That's the whole point of this video. And if you liked hearing me ramble for a long time, well, congratulations. Today's your lucky day. Yeah, that's it. I'm done with the whole, I used to, like, for a long time, I'd end the videos, hey, you know what? If you like this video, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. You know what? I feel that that was another recommendation, and I know it works, but I feel like I shouldn't have to say that. I feel like, hey, for me personally, if I'm watching a video, one video from a person isn't enough for me to subscribe. And I might say, hey, I'm interested in what other videos this person has on their channel, and I'll check out maybe another video or so, and then I'll decide, hey, this person's got content that I'm interested in seeing, and I'll subscribe. But, oh yeah, that's another thing that I kind of altered. Like, I used to only look at subscriptions on YouTube, but more often than not, I've been going to the homepage recently and finding new people to follow that way. Yeah, let's just end.